Hey everyone, this is Razor here. I'm doing something a little bit different this week. I'm actually playing through a Darksiders Warmastered Edition on Apocalyptic mode. Now this is a game that I got last week on special from Steam during the sale that they had on, and it was about $9 for the entire Darksiders series. So what I've been doing is I've been playing through this. Now, I'm still going to be doing Theme Hospital videos on a regular basis, but I just thought that for the purposes of this week that I would just do a new video just to shake things up. So yeah, my impressions of this game is that it's actually a lot of fun. I found that it actually reminded me a great deal of Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Wii U. Bayonetta 1, of course, also came out on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. But I enjoyed those games a lot for their just balls to the wall difficulty, and this is just very much in that same style. Yeah, so I'm enjoying this one quite a bit. Now, just for the record, this is a pre-recorded video that I've done because I had some issues with getting the video rendered. There was a separate commentary that I had recorded for this, but just due to issues with getting the video exported, I had to do a new one, which is the one I'm doing right now. So, yeah. So, we've got that big fella there. Ooh, nasty. Nasty stuff. Yeah. I believe we had to chase him down here. Oh, he's just fallen down. And then we see our first glimpse of the angels. Nasty, nasty stuff. Now, as I understand it, the Warmastered Edition contains an updated engine. It's got 4K textures, redone cinematics, and I think it's also got a redone lighting system. Now, I haven't played the original Darksiders before. As I said, this is my first time with the series, but so far the game looks really good. It's running at 60 FPS on PC. Now, the controls work pretty well. I've been playing it using an Xbox One controller, and it feels very tight there. Haven't tried it with a keyboard and mouse yet, but for a game like this, I think a gamepad is what works best. You know, especially when you're dealing with things like lock-ons and dashes and those sorts of things. He's just a big fella. Is he gonna make it? Oh, yep. Let's see what those angels are up to. What I like about this game is the overall rhythm of the fighting. It feels like a dance in some kind of way, in some ways. And again, this is just where the Bayonetta comparisons come in. And man, I love the Bayonetta series. It's the kind of game where it's challenging enough that you have to. It's not so challenging that you won't play it, but it's challenging enough that you can see a pattern and you can develop the kind of mental perseverance to be able to see it through. And again, this is on Apocalyptic mode, and yeah, it is difficult. I did try this on normal mode, before, and the normal mode was a pushover. But yeah, Apocalyptic mode is just where the game's real challenge is. So yeah, if you're playing this game for the first time, I'd recommend playing on Apocalyptic. Yeah, and maybe even, like, you know, if you're keen to get it, keep an eye out for it during the Christmas sales, which are inevitably going to come within the next, you know, 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, keep an eye out for this one. And here we're just discovering the railing mechanic. So you go up and you jump onto the railing and then you slide across it. There's also a dash function that allows you to just, you know, basically move across at a faster speed. And here, so there's the double jump, and yeah, what we're doing here is that there's actually a jump mechanic that allows you to throw yourself up the up the vines or whatever it is. But yeah, so we're going into this elevator shaft, so we have to take down these guys first. I've noticed that the execution kills in this game seem to have one animation for each of the particular weapons. I mean, again, I'm just brand new to this, so that sword is the only weapon that I've got at the moment. But yeah, all right. So now the guys have been taken out. So we go down the elevator shaft. And there's something here. Yes, the helicopter gets picked up and it gets thrown about. Yep. Oh, nasty stuff. So let's go down here. And I believe it's around here. Oh yes, we pick up an object and throw it. I believe it's here that, or around this section, that we get a proper introduction to the angels. Yeah, I haven't actually been given the backstory on the angels yet. So, I mean, once again, this is the first time that I've had any experience with the Darksiders series. So, what I'm saying is pretty much off the cuff here. I believe here's the introduction, or is it? No, hold on a second. So, what's around this corner? Ah, here it is. Strangely enough, the audio in the cinematics seems to be rather unbalanced. You know, so like all the sound effects and the music takes a serious backstep to the voice acting. So it seems really strange, especially in comparison to the opening cinematic in this game, where everything is all balanced out quite clearly. So yeah, I don't know if this is an issue with the audio engine or the game mixing engine or whatever, but yeah, just thought it was something worth mentioning.
Impossible.
You know.
What is this? Where are my brothers? This cannot be. The final seal.
Abaddon, we'll have to remember him. Yeah, again here, it's just the sound design like the sound design is actually good, but just the overall balance just seems so unusual that, you know, everything being so underplayed except for the voice acting just means that it feels very tensionless and without punch, you know. So we see someone getting grabbed by a demon, but we don't hear the sound of the demon grabbing them, we just see it, you know.
Name have you done?
I answer the call.
He answers the call. The voice acting in this is actually pretty good. You know, I'll elaborate on that later, especially towards the end of this video. So it's around here that I discovered the use of the game's dash mechanic, and, you know, just learning how to use that in conjunction with the animations in the boss fights. So again here, like, it's all about the rhythm in a way, just knowing when the animation is about to start and knowing when you can dodge it. And there's some very Zelda-like mechanics in these boss fights. So again, what we saw there was the vulnerability animation. I do believe that there was one instance of this particular animation where I tried, yeah, there it was, where I tried attacking the boss to see if it would do any damage. One thing I like about the combat is the use of throwable objects, and that's something that's a bit different to Zelda, because, you know, in Zelda games you could pick up an object and throw it and it doesn't really have much of an effect on the enemy that you're fighting, whereas this one, it allows you to be a bit more creative when you're doing fights like this. There are some instances later on where this becomes apparent, but, you know, with fighting zombies and those sorts of creatures in this game, you know, you can pick them up and you can hurl them at other creatures, that sort of thing. And I thought that was just a very cool detail to have there. So we're going to pick up this car and hurl him, and I think this was the last time. Is it the last time? Oh, yep, that's the last time. Yep, and here's... Oh, no, we don't kill him. Again, here we see the significant difference between the volume of the cinematics and the volume of the actual gameplay, you know, and it's quite jarring to hear. I don't know if there's any plans to address this in a future patch. I think this only came out last week, so here's hoping that this thing gets improved.
The law is clear. When the seventh seal is broken, 4 horsemen shall ride forth to punish the wicked, be they sons of men, lords of heaven, or the dregs of hell. All upon the earth will be judged, and the pact forged anew. You forget your post, horseman. You forget the law.
So it's here that the writing, the lighting really comes across, and the in-game cinematography, and it looks really, really nice and really, really beautiful. I'd like to actually check out the original Darksiders, in my spare time, and just use that as a basis to compare the two releases individually. But yeah, what I'm seeing here is that it looks like they actually did a good job with updating this to 2016 standards. It's just my take on it.
When I rode, heaven and hell were already at war. Abaddon was there. He knew something.
Abaddon fell, fighting off the chaos you unleashed.
I fought powerless against the demons, and still you accuse me?
Your defeat proves nothing. Likely the Destroyer cast you aside when he was finished with you. You have defiled the law, Horseman. You will be punished.
I serve only the Council. Only the balance. As the Horsemen always have. Send me back. I will punish the ones responsible.
How? What hope do you have against the Destroyer's armies? You are powerless.
Then I will fail, and the demons will have carried out your sentence.
Very well. You will return to the Earth, but you will be watched. Come forth.
So here we get to be introduced to a new character.
The Watcher is bound to you. It will ensure your loyalty.
So it's here again that I mentioned the voice acting. As soon as I heard that voice, I just thought, that's definitely Mark Hamill, But I wasn't so sure about that. So, I had a look on Wikipedia, and lo and behold, it indeed was Mark Hamill. So, I think only he can pull off an evil voice and sound like that. But yeah, Mark Hamill, fantastic voice actor, Alright, so yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up now. So this is where the video ends. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I've got a page on Facebook, so don't forget to like that as well. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.